I'm shooting outside today, partly because it's a beautiful fall morning, and partly because there's something I want to show you. This little tree that we just planted, and it's here right next to what we call our Dr. Seuss bush, which we planted last year. And then I want to swing over to some trees that were obviously not just planted. My topic is brain health. So why am I showing you these trees? Well, they illustrate a point that a health educator made to me the other day. It's an analogy that I hadn't heard before, and it really stuck with me. He asked me, when's the best time to plant a tree? The answer is 25 years ago. So when is the second best time to plant a tree? The second best time to plant a tree is today. And that's not just true of trees. That's true of brain health too. Hi, I'm Tony Deering of GoCogno.com, the website for people with mild cognitive impairment. Consider the results of these 3 studies. There was a study of 138 people with mild cognitive impairment, and after they went through a 6-month program of physical activity, their cognition improved. In another study of 45 people with MCI, those who did 6 weeks of brain training saw their memory improve. And in yet another study, which I'll discuss in detail next week, 60 adults who had memory problems serious enough that they scored in the range of MCI on memory tests, either meditated or listened to calm, relaxing music for 6 months. At the end of that time, they were tested again, and on average, they scored cognitively normal. That's how much their memory improved. So there are 2 seeds I really want to plant in your mind. The first is that healthy habits actually can help improve cognition, and the second is that it's never too late to start. Exercise, nutrition, brain training, meditation. The people who were chosen for these studies, they weren't already doing these things. They may have never done these things. But what the studies are showing us is that you can start now, today, and you can still get a potential benefit. If you've been diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment, hopefully your doctor has talked to you about some of these things, and you probably have an idea or 2 in your mind of a health habit that you could start. Now granted, whatever you try, it's probably going to feel small and insignificant, like this little tree we just planted. And you know, I was never a tree planter until I met my wife. I had never planted a tree in my life, but she is a tree planter. When I met her in 2008, she owned a lovely little home in Dearborn, Michigan. In the backyard, there was an apple tree. And she had planted that tree right after she bought the house. When I met her a few years later, that apple tree had grown. And in the fall and in the late summer, you could walk outside and you could pick an apple off that tree, and they were delicious. So that's the moral of the story here. Whatever health habit you start, it can bear fruit, and it can continue to bear fruit. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that this inspired you, and if it did, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me what health habit you're going to start. I'll see you next week. Until then, as always, be kind to your mind.